So as a beginner, if you want to know how to do the maintenance on the PCB board, you got to know how to measure the functions of the electronic parts on the board. Today, I would like to show you. So as you can see here are the most common electronic parts on the PCB board. Then how to judge whether they are good or not, I would like to show you. The basic principle is we need to compare the reading from this multimeter and the electronic part. Then let's start. The first one is a capacitor. So we need to measure the capacitance on the capacitor. First, we switch to the capacitance mode. Put the red probe and the black probe on the capacitor. We check the reading. The reading says 511 mF. Then we compare the label here. The label says it's 560 mF. The acceptable range is 10%, so it's totally acceptable, which means this capacitor is good. Then we switch to the second capacitor. The same method. We check the reading. Says 2.1 mF. We check the label. The 2.2 farad actually is also within the acceptable range, so this capacitor is good as well. Okay, then let's measure the resistance. Then first we need to switch to the resistance mode. Then we pick this one. This is actually a light sensitive resistor. Let's measure the original resistance. So what does it say? Okay, the reading is 1.2, 1.7 kilo ohm. Something like that. Then I cover it up with my hand. There's no light in it. Let's check the reading. The reading of the multimeter is changing with the change of light, so which means this resistor is good. Then I switch to the second one. This is actually a temperature sensitive resistor. So let's measure the original resistance. It's 49. Then I put my body temperature on it. You see, with the changing of the temperature, the resistance is decreasing, so which means this is the NTC, which means the resistance will be reduced with the increase of the temperature. The next one is a voltage sensitive resistor. The voltage sensitive resistor has a really huge resistance in it. Then let's measure the reading. It says OL, which means overload. The overload is okay for the voltage sensitive resistor, which means this resistor is good as well. Then let's measure these components over here. The first, we need to switch to the on and off mode. We pick this one. This is actually a fuse. Then how to judge whether a fuse is good or not? It's quite simple. We put the probes on it. You heard the beep. The beep means there's no disconnection inside of the fuse. The fuse is intact and complete. It's good. The second one is the inductor. We need to measure this connectivity of the inductor. How to do that? Same here, you heard the beep, which means there's no disconnection over here. There's no disconnection over here, which means this